Hello there. Well, I always find it a little challenging when I've still got some paints left over after I have done a couple of pours with those colours already. So I decided to try doing this Wrecker ring pour thingy over an old canvas which I've poured house paint over, which hasn't stuck very well. The edges are already pulling away, so that's interesting. That means underneath my I'm not sticking that under there. Underneath my canvas, of course, is probably very saggy, so it's going to be fun to see what I get. So I've used the same colours. There are blue-green, which I try to copy along South Ocean green colour, aquamarine blue with other colours mixed in, glosses and things, phthalo blue, and then the last colour was aquamarine blue mixed with white mixed with some pearlescent blue as well. And for my base in this cup, which is rather tall, it's a Kentucky Fried cup, I used my silver glimmer that I used in my last video, but instead of just tipping it into the bottom, I actually poured what was left. There was about 10 to 15 grams left, and then I just coated it around the outside up to about halfway, just to see whether that would do anything. I love experimenting. So what I'm going to do with that pot now is I'm just going to spout it, and I'm going to do a ring pour, and then I'm going to use my spatula to wreck it before I do a tilt. Right now I'm loving those colours. I can see the glimmer. It's really pretty. There are a lot of bubbles here, but it almost to me already looks like some sort of a planet thingy out in the dark sky. I just wish I could actually leave it like that, but never mind. The glimmer has come through beautifully. So now I am going to start to wreck it. Before I do though, I think I might do what I've done in the past. I know that my table is level. I was pretty sure my canvas was level too, but again it wants to travel in this direction, so I'm just popping a couple of my stir sticks under the legs. That's it, just to hopefully encourage it back in that direction, or to even it up a little. But I'm going to wreck it anyway. Just run the spatula through. I'll start outwards and then come inwards, I think. As you can see, I'm trying to keep the spatula down as flat as I can so that I get nice wide, well, I don't know what you'd call them, swipes with it. Time for another torch because I've added a few more bubbles to it. Then I'm going to get my gloves on and I'm going to start tilting to see what happens. Already I'm just loving the glimmer in it. The glimmer looks a lot better done that way than how I did it in my last video, but it's gorgeous. Right, I've brought my camera down just to show you in the hopes that you could actually see the glimmer, but through my camera I'm not sure whether it's picking it up. I'm going to shine a torch on it now and see if that actually manages to pick up the glimmer for you so that you can see what it looks like. I'm not sure how well that is doing, but oh my goodness, it's really, really pretty. I hope you're able to see that when I put this video up. Okay, so now I am going to tilt to see what I can get. That is beautiful. The colours have just merged beautifully. I cannot believe what that silver glimmer has done for making all those gorgeous little lines. I apologise now, obviously the quality of my canvas was poor. Reusing it over another one was probably not a good idea, so I will be unable to keep this. I will be scraping it. Because the edges already, the paint wasn't sticking, and to do it properly, if I hadn't been quite so in a hurry to do it, I would have actually re-gessoed the canvas to protect it and to help the paint to stick to it, because it's not sticking on the edges either. But oh my goodness, it's pretty, and I am at some stage going to try this again because the colours are gorgeous and I'm really enjoying using this glimmer paint. Initially I wasn't quite sure about it, but now I think I will definitely be buying another bottle. I've had the bottle that I've got for a few months now, so it was time that I gave it a try. So that is it. That is my using up the paints, using the glimmer, and oh gosh, I'm very pleased with that too. If I was to change anything, it would probably be that I would put a little more glimmer in at the sort of at the end of the pot, or you know, around the edges. But no, that's it for another experiment for me today. Once again, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.